Shalom.
Want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great Wisdom, and salutation to the sincere Akim, the 144,000 men, the 1/3 men, women, and children like to be saved in these last days.
That's right.
Alright, it's Brother Yahweh Sab
Brother Mashak
from GMS Ghana. Just want to do a quick road trip lesson, you know. So I came across this video through one of the brothers in the group. You know, and this is a light shining down on the Pentagon. Not a light shining from the Pentagon. It's a light shining down on the Pentagon, you know. And these are more of these things will happen as the Most High about to judge this place dreadfully. The Most High angels are going about to and fro like the book of Job. We're going to get that precept as well, you know.
That's right, that's right.
So let me get Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom, and will destroy it from the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, save the Lord.
That's right.
Yes, to the Most High eyes. And what are his eyes? The angels, the chariots.
That's right.
The angels and the chariots are upon this sinful kingdom, going up and down, to and fro, making reports to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know?
Right. Yeah, the Lord is going to bring stiff judgment upon this place. Because hey, the Lord is preparing, you know, or making it known to his elect that he's watching over them. You know, he's going to take care of them, and then he's going to destroy this place soon, because really and truly those same chariots are going to come back to gather the elect in the four corners of the earth and to make war against our arch enemy, Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations. Right?
Let me just put this phone on do not disturb. This lesson too hot to be interrupted. This is Revelation chapter 18 verse 1. This will show you who is the sinful kingdom, or where is the sinful kingdom, right? After these things I saw another angel come down from heaven. See that? Having a great power, and the earth was lightened with its glory.
Right, showing the power of that angel.
Yeah.
All right.
And he cried he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, it is fallen, and become the habitations of devils.
All right. And so you can understand clearly who's that talking about. That's talking about America.
That's right.
All right. Being destroyed by terminal nuclear fire, as that is prophecy, you know, will shortly come to pass.
Yeah.
All right.
And the whole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, because it's going to become a desert.
Yeah, wilderness.
A wilderness. So it's going to be inhabited by all these creatures. Right.
For all nations have drunk up the wine of the wrath of our fornications, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see? Right. So that's what makes her a sinful kingdom.
Let's make her great. You know, a sinful kingdom, because, you know, she destroyed, or she basically murdered, you know, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, and Native Indians to build up America. And these heathen nations, all right, they send all of their products into America, and
we're confederates with it,
right? So they make money, all right, from off of America. All right.
It says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye may receive that ye receive not her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. All right.
Right. So, hey, the Most High is calling to the elect, right? Chiefly the elect, because the children of Israel of a whole, 2/3, are not gonna depart from Babylon's customs and their ways. But the elect, the Lord is calling out of this filth. All right.
Let me see.
Ezekiel.
Looking for this other part, other verse. Yeah, this is Revelations 18, verse 13, and this is some of the stuff that the other nations got wealth from, the delicacies, I should say. It says and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
Right, slaves and souls of men. Yeah. It's talking about you so-called Negroes, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
That's right.
Because we are still slaves in this so-called white man's system.
Yeah.
You know, in his rulership.
Yeah, Ezekiel chapter 1. This is Ezekiel chapter 1. I think it starts from 11.
Verse 4.
Yeah, 11. It says, this is Ezekiel chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, and I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud and fire enfolding itself, and the brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof was the color of amber, and the midst of fire.
Yeah, it's talking about the chariots. Right? Yeah.
And it says, also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance, and they had the likeness of a man.
The likeness of a man, not no green man with big headed bulging eyes. You know, like these devils like to paint.
With tentacles and all.
Right. This is men, alright? These angels look like men.
That's right.
Alright? Yeah.
And everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings, and their feet straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot, right. and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
Right, so they were dark in color.
That's right.
Alright? And their foot like calves is referring to the boots that they're wearing. Alright?
Okay.
You know? The footwear.
It says and they had the hands of a man, and their wings and their 4 sides, and they 4 had their faces, and their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went.
Right, so when the Lord gave Yahweh Hashem Yahshua give the commandments to these angels to go to and fro, alright? They go out and they execute what the Lord tells them to do. Alright? So the Lord is watching over this earth. You know, the Lord is seeing the righteous and the wicked. Alright? All the abomination that's happening out here. Yeah. And the men that sigh and cry. Alright? For the destruction of this place. Alright?
They went everyone straight forward for the likeness of their faces. They 4 had the face of a man, right. The face of a lion.
The lion represents the heroism,
courage,
yeah.
Or even a rulership. Right, yeah. Rulership. Because if you look up the characteristics of a lion, he's the king in the jungle because of his mindset. You know, not because he's the fastest or the largest or the tallest or the strongest animal, but because he most like gave him that preeminence of power. Yeah. All right. It says on the right side, and they 4 had face of an ox on the left side, which represents strength, and they 4 also had the face of an eagle, which represents speed, and so forth, and the face of a man represents intelligence or understanding. All right, as broken down by the apostles and elders. You know, and their faces and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of every one were joined one to another, and 2 covered their bodies. I got one in Sirach. You got another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Sirach chapter 23 verse 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men,
Right.
and considering the most secret parts.
Right. There's these angels in these chariots. Right. They're among the children of Israel. They're watching over the Lord's people. Right. These so-called UFO, which is IFO, because we understand what these chariots represent. All right.
Represent salvation, you know.
Yeah, salvation. Right.
It says, He knew all things ere ever they were created, so also after they were perfected, He looked upon them all. This man.
Yeah, that's it. Go to Psalms 91.
Psalms 91. Psalms 91 and start from 1. Yeah, Psalms 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely shall He deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
Right, the fowler is Esau. Alright? And the Lord is going to deliver His elect with these same chariots. Okay? Good.
And from the noisome pestilence.
Alright? These nuclear bombs that are coming, the Lord going to deliver the elect. Good.
He shall cover thee with the He shall cover thee with the feathers under her wings. Shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Right. This should be this truth basically, you know, it starts with the truth. Alright, which Yahushua is that covering for the elect.
That defense.
Alright, that defense. Alright, this truth. Alright, it's going to help you to get this salvation through Yahushua.
Yeah.
Alright. Get up in those chariots. Lord willing, you know, we'll be a part of the elect. I think there's a ton. I want to jump to Isaiah 11, verse 12.
Isaiah 11 and verse 12. It says, And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
From the four corners of the earth. Alright, these angels will come and gather the elect. 144,000 men, 1/3 men, women, and children. Alright? So this is salvation for us. You know, in Matthew 24. So, Lord shall gather your elect.
Oh, the sheep and the goat?
No, He gathered the elect. Matthew 24. It's 24 and 16. Somewhere. 21.
24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation.
You say you can gather your elect? Is that right then? Shall gather the elect.
The very one to gather our nations. Let me see. Tears, is that one?
No, you can gather the elect. It's the pause, right? Singing gather the elect, the four corners of the earth. Is that right there, Matthew 24? I can't remember if it's 24 and.
CT. 31.
Yeah.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 31, it says, He shall send His angels with a great sound of the trumpet,
That's right.
and they shall gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Right. These same angels coming back, you know, to gather the elect, but they're going to bring destruction to this wicked kingdom.
Okay.
Right?
So the same way Yahweh went up in a chariot is the same way we'll go up in a chariot when those missiles launch.
Right.
And behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. You know.
Right. Get a quick Revelation 1 and maybe close out.
Yeah, Revelations chapter 1, and let's see. Yeah, verse 7. No. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all the creatures of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, Amen. And you say, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, which is the and the Tha, right, in Hebrew. Right. Say the Lord, which is and which was, which is to come, the Almighty.
Yes, the Lord is coming back in these chariots, right?
Yeah.
Bring judgment upon the heathens and towards our people that are disobedient. Alright?
Yeah.
With that,
we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the Apostle Nels of Great Stone, and salutations to all you brothers tuning in. We pray that this is edifying. Shalom, Brakatam, Abad Babal.